Lately, I've been thinking about the Carthaginian general Hannibal, and how in many ways he was a lot like a magician. For one thing, his army was made of a real chaotic blend of people. Mercenaries, Spaniards, Numidians, Carthaginians, a real mix. A lot like a deck shuffled half face up and half face down. Much like a magician might take this deck, and from this chaos, in 3 quick cuts, find an ace. Hannibal was able to make miracles come out of nowhere. For example, he famously crossed the Alps with his whole army and elephants in tow, appearing out of nowhere to surprise the Romans, just like one of our aces. Now, this isn't the only occasion. At the Battle of Trebia, he hid 2,000 men behind Roman lines, so that halfway through the battle they could ambush them. Again, making those men appear like they had come out of nowhere. Finally, we might look at the Battle of Lake Trasimene, where he hid his men in the wooded hillside, so they could ambush the Romans while they were walking past. And hold on. Now that's no ace. But Hannibal was also no stranger to betrayal. You see, at the Battle of Cannae, many of his men deserted, just like this 7 has stabbed me in the back. But they hid swords in their clothing and they attacked the Romans from behind, because you see, just when you think Hannibal's made a mistake, you find it was part of his plan all along, just like a 7 amongst its friendly 7s. We also mentioned earlier his army was chaotic, and yet, despite this, he cut through, and from that chaos brought order, and in the very heart of battle he could bring out the best of his troops, much like 4 aces. And the final reason I think he was a bit of a magician was because he can make you look in one place while something happens elsewhere. At Trasimene, he used a fake camp to make the Romans think he was in one place when actually he was in another. Just like a magician might use cards that seem fair and ordinary, and yet have been hiding a secret this entire time.